Happy holidays to each and every one of you. I hope you have been taking the time to slow down and rest and go within and do that inner work. Now, especially just after the solstice and the new moon coming to the end of the year, just a time to really slow down, right? That time in the cycle. So, to start off, let's pull some collective cards. We will do a draw in a little bit. I'm going to give people an opportunity to hop on with us. And then, we'll do our draw for the solstice giveaway. I'm so excited to gift one of my heart healings to someone who needs it. Someone who may not have been able to do it otherwise. Right? I know even for myself, like this is something that I do for myself regularly and those that I love. Just stepping into the center of our heart space to find that broken part of ourself that just needs a hand to hold to find its way out. So I'm super excited to gift that. If you pop on, say hi in the comments, whether you're live or watching the replay. If you're live, I will be doing cards for everybody else who pops on with us. So without further ado, let's do a little Lemurian collective card read. In this time of rest and shift, because let's be real, guys, we're doing some hella shifting lately. I felt it. Have you felt it? Working through those karmic ties, releasing those old patterns, choosing something new for us and those that come after us. Now is the time to shift. Whatever it may be. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we'll find out. My phone's like, I'm horrible for charging my phone. So it's plugged in. I love this so much. Gracious receptivity. That really speaks to me, just like stepping into that feminine flow, right? When we talk about our energy, our feminine is the receiving half and our masculine is that giving. So stepping into that gracious receptivity, that unconditional love, and just receiving from the universe, source, creator. Ugh, such a good card. Let's see what the book has to say about it. I don't know where I put my glasses today, so oh well. I like to trust the universe on these ones. Little tickle. Clearing out that throat a little bit. Gratitude, being grateful or thankful, receptivity, giving without expectation, how worthiness and self-love can affect your capacity to receive and to give without depletion, overflow over obligation, thriving over surviving, gifting economies. And the divinatory meaning of this card: consider your relationship with gratitude. How comfortable do you feel receiving and what you love to give? Are there themes that allow you the joyous overflow of giving without limitation? How can you add this to the lives of others more often, away from the fear that you will get used up if you give without guaranteed reciprocity? Remember, when we give, we have an open hand, right? We're allowing that energetic flow go through the universe. We're giving, therefore being able to receive. Whereas if we're holding our hand tight, there's no receiving here as either. So we must be gracious in our receptivity and allow ourselves to receive and give freely. That's all this money construct is. It's just an energy exchange. So if we can recognize that and trust that and not come from a place of fear and lack, And obviously don't come from ego and consumerism either, right? That's the fear and lack side. If we can come from that unconditional love and acceptance and worthiness, knowing that we're fucking worthy of that, because you are. Are there areas where you are overextending yourself? And can you give more from areas where you are stronger and have more skill and capacity? Right now, you may feel you have little to give. If so, allow yourself to receive more. The gift of the sun on your face on a winter's day, or a compliment from a stranger. Allow yourself to drink every drop. After all, it is up to you how deeply you wish to drink the gift that is shared. Often we take only a little sip, even when there is so much more we could appreciate. And yet, it is beautiful when you give to someone and they light up and receive it fully. Gratitude, self-love, and self-worth are interwoven with the capacity to receive. Together, they nourish your soul. Step into your heart space by listening all you are grateful for, and notice how full you start to feel. From this place, your gifting capacity can spiral upward. I just really want us to look at this card for another moment. Recognize the femininity, the Merkaba, her heart, her third eye, and her inner knowing slightly above. The hummingbirds that vibrate on just another vibration, another frequency. The butterflies. I don't know about you guys, but in the summer, I love receiving my messages from the universe with butterflies. When I first started doing energy work and I first started to deal with the heart space, my heart space was an open, beautiful, lush green field with trees far in the distance and beautiful yellow butterflies hopping from grass to grass, fluttering around. It was such a peaceful place. And any of those that I love that I was doing work on, I would bring their hurt pieces to my heart space, to this meadow. And it's really funny, guys, because looking back on this now, that meadow, I literally live here now. When we first came to this home before we purchased it, and in the summer, walking the grass and the little butterflies were there as my little hint from the universe, you're on the right track. Because God, creator, source, always wants to give us these messages. They're everywhere in our life. The synchronistic numbers. You got this. You're on the right path. Those times where we think of someone and then they show up in our life. Those times where we think of something and then again they come up. Any little thing can be a message. I remember in my old house, there was this freaking old fire alarm that we had that had ran out of batteries, and it was in the middle of fucking winter, and it was in the porch, so it should have just been dead. But every once in a while, when I was doing my work, when I was in those ethers doing that spiritual work, I'd get this little beep at the perfect time, perfect time. Just as that confirmation. Start recognizing those signs. They're everywhere around you. Source, God, creator, always wants to know that you are divinely guided at all times. Whether you recognize it and know that connection or not, you are always connected. Always connected. There is no way that you can be disconnected. We may be blocked off, unable to receive, because we're holding so tight to our energy, because we're in so much fear of letting go. But when we're able to let go and release that control, slow down and get back in touch with ourselves, we have all the answers within our heart. You do. I'm telling you, you do. I love that card so much. It worked so beautifully for the point I was trying to get across. Like always, this deck is fantastic. Okay, so I was really bad at letting people know that I was going to come on here. So give me one moment. Let's see if I can. Learning to trust, learning to slow down. That's where the magic really begins to happen. That's when we're able to recognize these synchronicities and just know there are no coincidences. That is not a thing. These coincidences in your life are messages, synchronicities. They're there, they're divine, and they're meant just for you. So I think we are going to do this giveaway. Like I was saying at the beginning, I'm giving away a heart space healing. So let's talk about the heart space quickly. I talked briefly about it, but let's dive in just a little bit deeper. So we all know scientifically we have an electromagnetic field that encompasses our body and this space around us. Do you know that this electromagnetic field is projected and created from our heart and the beat? This electromagnetic field is actually our heart field, and this level of our energy actually encompasses our aura, our energetic body, our spiritual body, our spirit, our soul. It encompasses all of the different levels of our physical, emotional, spiritual. All of it is composed and inside of this electromagnetic field. And so when we start to get onto the spiritual feminine side of things, we can step into this space. It's not physical like the masculine. It's spiritual and energy like the feminine. And we can step into this space. And this space, for many people, is locked down pretty tight. This is where our true authentic self lives. This is where our inner child lives. This is where all the little broken pieces of ourselves go to lick their wounds. So I, with my energy, connecting to you through the energy field, right? We're all connected. We're all one. Step into this heart space and I find the broken part of you that is asking to be healed. Now, the heart field is a very symbolic place. So there's a lot of really great imagery. So I have seen some pretty cool things in all the years that I've been doing these heart healings. I've stepped into a heart space to find a deep black pit. And I found this person at the bottom of this pit, probably about 20 feet down, wallowing and crying in her own pain and grief. Only to follow and speak to her to find out that she herself was the one that dug this hole in order to not be seen. And as it got further through the session, we found that she had these gorgeous, beautiful wings on her back. She had that capability to rise above the darkness that she allowed to take over her. And she flew out, and it was just like so beautiful. So that's what I mean by it's symbolic. I've also had someone, I found a young version of themselves drowning, like perpetually drowning in this insane sea, hurricanes, this young child. So I went out and put out the hand and took the child in, and again, symbology. What does this inner child have to say? What was this inner child never able to say or construe or hear? Like all of these things. So it's a very intuitive art. Every single person has something different in their heart field. But I'm guided by your higher spirit, by my higher spirit, in order to work through those blockages that were created in your past and in order to heal them. Generally, they have multiple, maybe 5, 6 or more limiting beliefs or blocked emotions, all these different things. And then, as always, with any energy work that I do, when we create space by removing something, we must put something in its place and being intentional. So then I also allow affirmations to come through for your soul, for yourself, in order to set you on that right path. So without further ado, let's see. I will be posting this on Facebook and Instagram too. Let's see who wins it. You see this? See this? We got lots of names. I was super impressed. So many people participated, and that made me super happy. See it? Ready? You ready? Ooh. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, Cindy. Cindy Hagen. You have a heart healing coming for you. I will message you. I will post it on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super excited for you to receive this. Yay! Cindy is also a member in my membership. So if you didn't know, I have a monthly membership. We have 2 calls every month. We have 2 Zoom circles. We have a new moon circle and a full moon circle. We gather, we have some informal ceremony, we talk about the stars, we do a collective card pull, and then everybody in the group gets their own card pull and blockage releases. Probably 2, 3, depending on what needs to be done, and some affirmations to sit in that space instead. So Cindy, I'm super excited. I will message you specifically to get that to you. Everybody else, thank you so much for participating in my giveaway. I'm excited for this new year coming about. I've been taking it pretty slow here at home. My children are getting a little under the weather. I've got some throat stuff going on, but there's been a lot of energy shifting in this household, a lot of stuff to be worked on. Remember, like, none of us are perfect. So as I'm helping others heal their shit, I'm working on my shit at the same time. Go walk the talk. So let's do one more card pull. One more card pull, along with the receptivity, the gracious receptivity. What should we be focusing? Woo! I think it's this one. It usually is. Yes. I should have planned this a little bit further in advance, but I'm kind of a flow by the seats kind of gal. So, you know how that goes. Probably not, but that's okay. Our ancient future. I've pulled this one a couple times this last little while. Our ancient future. Let's read a little bit of the card. And I believe that actually, oh no, it's close. It's close. It was one. Not. I thought it was one number off, but it's 2 numbers off. Our ancient future. Hello, Gypsy Mama. Oh, awesome. I was hoping to get out today as well, but the kidlets aren't feeling the greatest, so I might go by myself later. But I just pulled our ancient future, and I just did our draw earlier, so you should watch the replay after if you can later. Wisdom from Indigenous peoples, ancestors holding the keys for the future, ancient remembering, bloodlines, how the past affects the future, a time to step up, timeless power symbols, activations for powerful shifts. This is the time, guys. The time for those shifts is upon us. We must set our intent and do the fucking work. because that's what we're here for. And if you don't know what I mean by the work, reach out. I will talk to you more about it. This card is imbued with activations for a new paradigm. We are fucking shifting this planet, guys. You are now being showered with blessings in preparation for a transformation. It may be turbulent at times, but you will grow and heal through the coming journey. Partake in activities that help you drop into a meditative state as often as possible. Use clearing tools to raise your vibration and don't get caught up on the destination. Every moment counts, right, guys? Focus on the journey and experience. You can navigate a situation you have no experience with by being truly present and recognizing those feelings within yourself and determining which space you want to come from, right? Integrity and intuition will be your guide. Now is the time to shift, guys. Now is the time to shift, to start, continue that inner work, right? We want to work on this internal reality, because when we shift our internal reality, our external reality will shift as well. But we have to trust. It's not like forcing it. You can't be like, this is what I want and this is going to happen and that's just the way it goes. No. That's not how it works. This is what I would like. This is the feeling I want to be experiencing. This is my intent. I give it up and I surrender. Now go with whatever you take me. That, my friend, is how it works. The trust is the hard part. Allowing all those emotions to come up. Hello, guys. If you're here, pop me a comment. I did the draw earlier. Do I tell you or do I make you watch the replay? I might make you watch a replay or take it in the group. Nah, I'll tell you in a little bit. But if you're here and you would like a card pull, let me know. I got some cards. Today we got gracious receptivity, allowing ourselves to receive. When we think that we don't have enough to give, step back and allow your body to receive. You need it and you deserve it. And then also our ancient future. Ancient bloodlines, ancient remembering, knowing and tapping into that trust and that intuition within each and every one of us. So, Gypsy Mama, would you like a card? I know you're walking. You're going to get one anyways. That's how I roll. Thanks for liking, guys. I know I'm like super horrible at saying exactly when I'm going to hop on. Solar plexus chakra for Gypsy Mama. Radiant illumination. This one is a little short one, so let's read it quick. Feelings. No, that's sacral. Personal power. There we go. Much better. Independence, self-discipline, confidence, assertiveness, decision-making, belief, intellectual abilities, expression of will, bringing ideas into reality. The solar plexus chakra is the radiant center of our being. It holds the vibrant spark that brings our passions to life. Enter this space to step away from playing small, unworthiness, the idea that you are taking up space and insecurity-based competitiveness. Allow yourself to be attuned to the abundant life force that resides within this center and be energized, motivated, fueled with inspiration, enthused, and clear-minded so you can bring forth more of yourself and what you wish to birth in the world. As you discover a deep and real sense of empowerment, you can more confidently lift others in celebration, harmonizing differences and shifting hierarchical paradigms into collective co-creation. Good, this is yours. Restore. Remember that you are a powerful being who can connect with potent life force energy as and when you need it. Be aware of what fuels your fire and consider circumstances where you had your power away. Imagine all the fragments of your energy that you have given away at some point and bring them all back to the center of your being. That's such a good one. We can all do that. You know that? We can just close our eyes, center our body, and just envision any parts of ourself, any little bits of our energy that we've given away to others. Imagine it's like a homing beacon, and you can just pull them back right into that solar plexus, right into that divine power source within us. That's a good one to practice. That is a good one to practice. And I feel like I want to burn a little palo. You'll burn a little palo. I'm going to try after the holidays, probably. Let's be real. I'm giving myself a break. You're so welcome, beautiful. I'm going to try and be a little bit more masculine this year. I'm focusing on balance. I've gotten really good in the last few years of stepping into my feminine, doing that healing work, flowing, slowing down, allowing. Now to balance it out with a little bit more preparedness and planning and all those masculine aspects, the doing. So I plan on coming on here a lot more regularly. So make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so that you'll get notice to find out when I'm on here. I want to start doing all my card pulls on here. I'm doing more chatting. Anyways, guys, I'm just going to smudge our energy. Thank you so much for joining me, whether you join me live or if you're watching the replay now. If you're watching live and you didn't get to see the giveaway, our winner was Cindy Hagen. So go check back on the replay, watch the wheel of names spin around. I'm so blessed to have so many participants in this giveaway, and I'm so excited to gift it, to gift that heart space love, that healing, that work, that inner work, that shift. So I'm sending each and every one of you so much love. Love, gratitude, acceptance. And I'm here to remind you that you are fucking worth it. You are worth it, and you deserve to believe in your worthiness, and you deserve the time and energy needed to work on yourself. You deserve it. Woo, energy moving. That's what we're here for, guys. We're here to do the work. We're here to dive down into our subconscious to figure out what the fuck she's saying, where the fuck she's coming from, and work her through it. Hold her fucking hand and guide her through the darkness back to the light. Because until we find those deepest, darkest parts of ourselves, we're still living in that duality. When we can reunite our shadow with our light, and they can embrace and accept each other as they are, that's where real unity occurs. And then when we create that unity within ourselves, guys, we're manifesting that into the world. Anywho, I'm sending you, again, all so much love. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you soon.